plug-in YouTubers, subscribers, viewers, new viewers. More goodies. I can't even explain how ridiculously cheap I got all this for. This is a brushless. No, hell, let's look up each one. This is a brushless Arrma Fury. The tires on this are supposed to be on this, so I'm gonna swap those around. Not right now, but I'll get to it. But yeah, I don't like those tires. This is a Arrma Fury. This is a redcat blackout XTE Pro, and this is a Kyosho Mad Force. This is one of the newer editions. The wheelie bar on here, I have no idea. I bought this used. A guy is going through a divorce. He needed money, so yeah, let's look at each one of these new, because they're in like new condition. They're in that good condition. I will say this, the redcat needs a new CVD for the front left. That's ordered. The Kyosho needs a new diff for the front because it was actually the rear differential, the gears, the crown gear, the ring gear, and the pinion gear was shot. It also needs a new drive shaft. This part right. I'll get to it in a second. But this needs 2 parts. Well, 3. Also a new spur. It wasn't set up just right. Got to change the angle on the brake lever. This needs a new... I'll go over that in a minute. But let's just go over the prices real quick. And then I'll sort of say how much I paid. I really don't like to say numbers. Saying how much I have paid. I'll just say between $250 and $300. That's it. No, wrong place. Google. So, first, let's look up a Kyosho Mad Force Cruiser with a KE 2.5. Oh yeah, I have a body for this, but the guy tried painting parts of it red, so I bought a new one. It should be here. I don't like these tires. No good for off-road. It needs new bearings, needs new steering for the front, but for the price I got these for, it's ridiculous. So, Kyosho Nitro Mad Force. How much? Tower Hobbies, $420. A Arrma Fury BLX. $250. The redcat was just a bonus. Personally, I don't like redcats, but it came with it, so what the hell. Redcat Blackout XTE Pro. These are brushless. This wasn't brushless stock, but it has a brushless system in it now. So the redcat Pro Tower Hobbies, that's just the XTE. The Pro was $210. So $250, $210. That would be $460 plus $410. So about $850 worth of cars. Hell, I'll just say I got it for $280. $280 for just needs a front diff. I'll show. First, I'll go over the blackout. This just needs a new. Already ordered CVD because this part right here broke off. These wheels are actually meant for this. So yeah, I'm moving the wheels back to where they should be. Or I'm actually going to get some Proline Badlands for this. and some better springs. I hate the stock springs that Arrma comes with. I got a video that I'm editing. I was running my Arrma Ryder XL BLX yesterday, and the input gear blew up. So I ordered the entire metal gear set for it. It comes with the differential, the idler gear, and the input gear. So yeah, I'll have that fixed and stronger than stock. I'm always going to stay with a plastic spur. I always prefer plastic spurs because that is a weak link. Personally, with my RC vehicles, I always like to have a weak link. And usually a very cheap part that I can have extras of. Spur gears. That's perfect part. Cheap, like $3-4 for it. Keep 4 or 5 handy. Maybe even 2 or 3. But yeah, the blackout, it's got a 3800 kV setup in it. Right now, it's just got a nickel metal hydride battery in it, but it did come with a 3600 milliamp hour 2S. But yeah, I haven't even driven this yet because I went to fix the tire because the guy before me that had it, the pin fell out. So instead of replacing with a pin, he actually glued the damn hex to the drive shaft. And when I was messing with it and trying to fix everything, it broke. I hate the servo saver on it because it's nothing but a just spring right there. So yeah, that's going to get changed out. And this one I'm most likely going to be selling. So I don't know. My fiance, I'm looking to get a Tamiya TT02, and this is brushless. So yeah. So there's a redcat. I actually like this body compared to the other ones that have a truck. This is more of a SUV type body. So that's a redcat. I'm gonna get to this last. Next is the Arrma. Oh wait, little update to the Ryder Logic intake for DBXLs, 5Ts, 5Bs, MTXLs. He's working on one for the Kraken. Basically, any fifth scale RC vehicle with a side-mounted carburetor. He's working on getting it. The new ones he's producing, this is like the version 4, has brass collars right here, so you can tighten it down tighter. But even before that, he never had any, but he is sending those out to me so I can drill this out and put those in, or I can send this back to him, which he can resell, because with these you can either put some, where'd it go? You can either put some RTV right around here to seal it up, or you can put epoxy on it, because this is where this is 3D printed, and as you see, it's not level. If I was to put this on a level surface, you see when it's printed, it would have to have some structure up underneath to hold this up. Well, when it's done, you break that off and you have some rough spots. So what I did was I took some epoxy, just some Gorilla 5-minute epoxy, mixed it up, and then just put it on here. After you do that, you sand it down flat, and you want to do it till you get to about 600 grit. This will be the finishing 600, so it'll be a nice smooth surface, and I'll even wet sand it a little. But that's nice and hard now, but then it'll be smooth, so I won't have any problem sealing. There won't be any. And then I have a velocity stack that's going to go right here, and a R2C filter that's going over that. So no more with a K&N filter. That honestly, when I compared way back when I first got my DBXL stock air filter to no air filter, and then with a K&N air filter, the K&N air filter, it ran like there was no air filter at all. So I sort of question that. I ran an outerwear over it, but I don't like the idea of a outerwear possibly being the only filtration. I know the K&N is going to filter some, but K&N, you're getting it for a name, and they're warranted for 1,000,000 miles. RC vehicles aren't going to go no damn 1,000,000 miles. My DBXL, the camera is actually leaning up against it, so yeah, it's right here, right there. So yeah, finishing this up, putting it on, putting parts on, be done. Well, I'm waiting for the A13 carb, full monocarb to come as well. So, Arrma Fury. Gotta change out connectors to XT60s. This isn't the stock brushless system. It's not an Arrma brushless system. I'm going to get an Arrma. The brushless system in the redcat is crap. So I'm going to take this 3S capable 50. It looks like, oh no, yeah. This is what looks to be a 60 amp brushless system, which is good. It would be good for that. It's running on 2S. That would be perfect. But right now this has got a 3800 kV motor. I don't like the fact that I have no way. It doesn't have any what's the word? Turnbuckles. Doesn't have, the links are plastic. So yeah, that's gonna get changed out to metal turnbuckle, so I can change the toe, change the rear camber. But yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it with this one. The stock, for some reason, he put the Arrma receiver in the redcat, and the redcat receiver in this, but the Arrma receiver is basically a tactic. See if I don't have my tactic in here. I was running my, like I said, I was running my Arrma Raider yesterday, and I'll actually put a little clip of that transmission blowing up. But it's got a lot of torque, a lot of speed, a lot of power. And something just went out. I'm not sure. I have extra. But it was right at the end of the video. I was using my GoPro. Head-mounted GoPro. But yeah, this will work until I get everything fixed. I'm definitely going to put a Arrma, the BLX system on this. I may even go for a Sidewinder or Mama Max Pro, because I just don't like the idea of a brand name. I don't even see a brand name. It looks like a Hobby Wing, but I'm not sure. I know the motor is not a Hobby Wing. The ESC looks like it may be, but maybe. Yeah, not gonna work. So yeah, that's it. And I got to get another zippy 5,000 milliamp hour compact lipo to put in here. Oh no. This is one thing I like about Arrmas. How you can get to the battery. It's bottom, and then when you shut it like this, there's a rod that goes through, and then so it's not just clip. There's actually a physical connection. And personally, I put a metal rod. Like I had metal dowels machined to put through these, so it's not plastic that could break with the weight of that battery. With a 5,000 milliamp hour 3S battery, yeah, not gonna have that happen. Personally, my fiance loves the body. This blue is just gorgeous. It's sort of a metallic blue. I'm more of a red fan, red colors, but this dark blue is absolutely gorgeous. I would actually like to have this on my vehicle, my full-size 1-to-1 vehicle, or figure out a way to get some actual paint that works on RC bodies. But this is sort of like a Flowtech design with a J-Concept Flowtech with these screw-on number plates, Just doesn't have anything back here, no wings in the back. But yeah, that's the Arrma. Previous owner cut extra holes front and back to fit on the Mad Force. Stupid, but yeah. And now on to the Mad Force itself. I've already, the things that were wrong with it. Yeah, the rear diff was bad, so I took the rear diff and put it in the front. Now it runs. When you really get on these things, most of the power is going to go to the rear, and that's where most of the stress. Because when you do a wheelie, all the stress is at the rear diff. The rear dog bone drive shaft right here. Right here, this part right here is bent. Needs replaced. This cup right here, it's not bad, but it needs replaced. But yeah, I'm also gonna put some straps, some limiting straps on the chassis to the axle, so when the axle drops, all the stress isn't on the shocks, because that can actually break a shock, and I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of a shock possibly being broken. Overall, it runs great. It's got fuel in it. Let me see if I can start it up right quick for the viewers. Hold up, I gotta get my gloves. So yeah, now it's charging. Okay, transmitter on. I can't remember where that switch is. There it is. Okay, throttle. Give it a little extra throttle just to help it start. So that's the Kyosho Mad Force. It's got a KE25. So far, I've actually seen that this motor has more power than the HPI 4.6. I love the HPI. There's some smoke. I love HPI, but personally, I didn't like the Savage. This is a solid axle monster truck, which is really cool. They also have the Fox, which is also solid axle, but it sits lower. I actually don't know what that would be considered. Maybe more like a buggy, but it's a solid axle buggy. Overall, I like this better than the Savage. I had a Savage XL. Honestly, just too damn heavy. The solid axles, a lot more predictable. It needs new bearings. There's some play at every tire. The previous owner had lost 2 wheel nuts, and he had actually used actual nuts, thick nuts, to hold the wheels on. So I got some Duratrax wheel nuts with caps and put those on. I'm going to clean up the rims, because the rims are supposed to be silver, not red. So yeah, I can't wait to get the diff and the rear drive shaft to have this finished, and that front driven cup for the diff. The redcat needs that. Oh yeah, also I have a body ordered for this. So it was the last $1 Hobbies had. They're not sending me any email, so that's sort of annoying, but I know it's coming. I'm getting in contact with them. I always like to have some type of information, a tracking number, don't we all, if you order something? But I spent overall about $120 to get almost $900 worth. Well, a little over 900. Oh, wait, 412 plus 250 plus 210, almost $900 worth of RC vehicles, and they just need a little love. And this brings me up to 34 vehicles, soon to be 35. I'm building a Rustler right now. I'm waiting for a screw kit. I'm building a Nitro Rustler, and I'm trading it for a Fortec. I like the Fortec. I'm going to put a 3.3 in it. Personally, I find that Traxxas Nitro engines are actually pretty strong, but the connecting rod just needs to be replaced with either a Davis diesel connecting rod, or personally I prefer the RB Mods connecting rod because it's more knife edged, it's not blunt, so you get better performance. Or you can just send your 3.7 to them, they'll mod it. Or you can always get the crankshaft that they have that's if you know how to port and polish your heads, well, your sleeves and the inside of the block, that's great. Save you a lot of money. But RB Mods or Neil Smith at the Nitro Shop, they really know what they're doing. I had a 3.7 in the past, absolutely loved it. The reason why this was a little slow starting is it's a little rich. I haven't really tuned it perfect yet. It's so damn hot outside that I don't even like going out in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We got the Mad Force, Arrma Fury, brushless, redcat, blackout XTE brushless, $280. I ain't bitching. And I still have the box for the redcat and the Arrma and everything that came with them. So hell, I could sell them like new because they are in like new condition. There's not even scratches on the bottom of the damn on the Arrma. There's no scratches underneath it. The guy that bought it, he worked on them and he never ran them. This one he ran at the beach twice, and that's why these bearings have so much damn play. But yeah, I've talked enough. Thanks for watching. If you have a fifth skill, make sure you get yourself a Ryder Logic intake. It moves it to the front, so you get, when you're going forward, you get that cold air coming straight at the air filter, so you get a cooler intake charge. It moves. The first versions were brittle, but he has actually fixed them now. So he has two different versions. He has one with a cutout for the 668 carb, so you can use your choke. And he also has this one, red, clear, and black. I know the guy that makes them. They're 3D printed, but they're very strong. If you look with how far 3D printers now, there's one 3D printer that uses carbon fiber at the perimeter and strengthens it, and now 3D printing parts are getting as strong as actual production parts. If you have the right 3D printer that can embed carbon fiber or steel thread or something like that, it can make them as strong as the part, if not stronger. These flex before they break, so yeah, they're great. The only thing I noticed is the inserts that are threaded, they're not lined up perfectly, so basically put a screw in it. Put a screw in it like this. Gently push it out. Put some super glue in it and push it back in. And make sure it's lined up good. But other than that, I love this. I'm going to get one for every side. I have a 5T that I'll be getting soon. And I'll be putting one of these on that as well, just to get the filter away from the side so I can run a larger, better filter instead of those flat, wide ones like the, where is the K&N air filter? Unlike this one. Ah, crap, I knew that was going to happen. That was probably loud. But the K&N air filter, which is that flat, yeah, I don't like that. I haven't even got unboxed the R2C and everything yet, and the velocity stack. But yeah, that's it. Like usual, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like. I was curious. I'm doing a giveaway, so I purchased a. I don't like the Sharper Image DX1. Small, metal, can't fly but for about 3 minutes. So I tried the DX2. It's amazing. It's probably it has the auto orientation, so it doesn't matter which way it's facing. If you push away, it'll go away. If you pull back, it'll come back. Left and right, yeah, all that. It lands itself when the battery starts getting low. It has stunt mode, but also, if you're good with them, you can make it do flips without stunt mode. It's probably, for $30, the best one out there. I'll be doing a giveaway for one of those. I'll be doing a giveaway for one of these. It'll be black. Black goes with everything. So, yeah. Keep watching, and we'll be doing more giveaways. I'm about to go out, and some guy over 40, your skid plate's on its way. I'm about to mail it out. As soon as this video's over, I'm leaving. It's 11:10 right now on Saturday. It is June 24th, 6 days after my birthday. Yeah, so enjoy it. Have a good summer. Stay out of the heat. It's really hot this year. So have a good one.